After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, and it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion Cleveland Browns and the champions of the NFC, the Green Bay Packers.
Austin Seibert to kick off for Cleveland.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. Glad you're with us. Austin Seibert will be the one to get the proceedings underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Love to throw to get started. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
33, yellow. Zero, blue. Cut, cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he will go all the way. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Quinshon Judkins. To the 45. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Austin Seibert to kick off for Cleveland.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. 23-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. Hawk 70.
The man in motion is Watson. Just a short pickup.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
Right. Ready.
A second down throw for Love. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll be third down.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
From the gun, it's Love. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Nevis for the extra point.
Nevis good on the extra point. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Drive starts with a run on Judkins. And now for a second time, he loses the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8. Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Tigers.
That's good. First down.
Come back to 18.
First and 10 at the 33.
Back to throw. Moving to his right. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's in! Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Cleveland.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0-2.
Striker, 3-3. Let's go now. Ready?
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Down. Black, 95. You don't blue. 10.
Here's Love. Left side, he finds Kraft. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Set, hut. Ready?
From the gun on 3rd down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Yellow, 43.
They'll go for it. Love. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down.
Here we go. Back.
Here's a designed run, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal.
60 Maverick. 60. Ready?
He'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to 4th and goal. Austin Seibert now for this field goal try. This, about as short as you can get. Seibert's kick is good. And the Browns move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Classic 6, 10 cycle. Ready? Cut.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. This one complete down the field to Golden. Second reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a 1st down.
Here we go. Set, go.
And up. It's Tootin. So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to South Florida after this. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Set, ready. Set, hunt.
On the give, it's two. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
That'll be complete to two. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly.
And he'll take this one in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
19 Lions. Ready. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 15 yards through the air. First down, Cleveland.
First down.
Here we go. Set.
First and 10 at the 40.
They'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Packers have recovered the football.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
They take this down to Chooton out of the backfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 14 on that play, one first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Now, this looks like a design run. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Set. Black Ultra. 60 red. 60 red. Blue striker. Set. Go.
Love to throw. That's caught by Golden, right side. And he will get into the end Green Bay. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
The kick is good.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Here comes a return from the goal line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. Stephanie.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's out wide to Judkins. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Browns first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run it with Judkins. And they'll have it across midfield, now at the opposing 46-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Again, it's Judkins. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Ready, go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin.
And he will score! Touchdown, Browns. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running. And in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Ready, blue striker. Red 38, set hunt.
On first and 10, here's Love. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
First down.
60.
Love to throw it on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Come on, set, kick, let's stick it to ball. Ready?
Throwing on second down, Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set, ready, smash, red. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Right, white. Green jack. Set.
On second down, Love. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Packers. So Matt LaFleur will send out the field goal unit. This a 46-yard attempt. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. On the return is Rodgers. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get that out wide to Sampson. And they'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From 29. Here's 2nd and 5.
Bronco 80. 79 Broncos.
Throwing now from the gun. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Cyber's extra point is true. And the Browns have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. Cyber now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. A short one taken at the 10. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Slide 2. Beetle blue. Grill green. Blue striker. Hut.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. This one complete Right side, it's Watson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
Here we go. Set, go.
On the ground, here's Tootin. He's inside the 25. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets to the Browns' 23-yard line.
Okay, right.
First and 10.
First down.
Come on, set, red, yellow, 10 black. Steel, black. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Run over center now with Tootin. And he's into the end zone. What a response! Facial, Tootin. Touchdown, Packers. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7.
White, 6, yellow, 43, blaster, 6. Green jack. Fuse, yellow. Smash, red. Set.
Here's Love to throw. Rolling right. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Browns 32.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Roger. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And he's out of bounds with the first down, but looks like this one might be coming back.
Okay, break. Count. 18, 19, 18. 60, count 19. Count 19. Ready.
Back to throw. Back over the middle and caught by Judy. Well, with the penalty yardage back here, pickup of 10, and it will be second and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
18, find it. Come on. 77.
He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one. And he's got his team a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
That's another Browns first down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
A up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
60 Eagles, 70 range, trap 50, trap 50. 19 Lions.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Okay, ready? Black shot. Ready. Set, huh?
On first down, it's Love. Work in the middle, that's Kraft. He's got it. Look at the big man go. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 53 yards.
Well, this is the epitome, Mike, of short throw, long run. Everyone talks about the importance of these explosive plays, and of course a lot of them come through the passing game, but you don't always have to throw the ball deep downfield for a big gain. We're seeing more and more of these wide receivers in the NFL that with the ball in their hands.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. That's how you get yourself out of a 2nd and 20 hole. Big gain there. It'll leave them just shy of the first down.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
3rd and a yard.
Go! Let go!
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, 4th down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up. Be aggressive and extend this drive.
Trouble, 38.
Hey, watch the back, watch the back, watch the ship, watch the ship.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Come on, set. 33. 22 needle. Steal. Chest steal. Ready? Go.
They'll go. Shooting. And he's going to have a Packers first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
And goal at the 3-yard line.
One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
On the double.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here.
Here we go.
First down and goal.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
The man in motion is Watson.
Go.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Set up the screen here for Tootin. And he'll take this down to the 2, but a good tackle there. Going to set up 3rd and goal.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready?
From the gun on 3rd down. It's Love.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. Feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
And this one on line. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
He'll get this out wide. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Cougar 19. 70 race. Ready?
He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big play here in the big game. And even 50 yards. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Pushed out to his left. Just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
From the gun, a give to Judkins.
This defense is doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
And that'll be knocked down. It's incomplete, but it might not matter. Let's check on this penalty. Big play coming up. This is third down.
Bronco 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Red, yellow, ready. 60 red, 60 red. Set.
Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. And he's going to be brought down past the 20. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Green Bay first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 26-yard line.
So 2 minutes remain on Super Bowl Sunday. We're back to see this one wrap up after this. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Red, 38, ready.
Another run here with Tootin. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
The black shot. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick six, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick six, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by 1 here in the second half.
This one taken at the 10. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Down. Yellow, 22. Hunt.
They'll run here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
30-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
They'll come up now for second down.
Green jack, ready. Check, ready.
From the gun, it's Love. He's going to let this one go deep. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. A big one here in the fourth quarter. It's a gain of 49.
And this game certainly looks a lot different now after that completion, Mike. I mean, to pick up that many yards in the 2-minute drill, everybody in the huddle can just take a deep breath. All they need is a field goal. So right now, work the clock, possess the ball, send out your kicker, Let's see if he can win it.
Let's go. 52 blue. Hey, check mega.
They'll stick to the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
Ready.
2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Hut.
They'll keep it on the ground. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Ready?
They'll run.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
So on is the kicker, Harrison Mevis, in a big spot. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Okay,
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Warrior 70s. Back. Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Ready? Bronco 80. 18, 5 in. Ready?
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Come on. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler. 18. 65 Cat. 65 Cat. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. And the Packers have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle, tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit more, and they are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball, and I'll tell you what, they're going to enjoy this celebration.
So the Lombardi Trophy once again, heading home to Titletown. Commissioner Goodell presenting it to the Green Bay Packers, the champions of Super Bowl 62. So that'll do it for another spectacular season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Greg Olson, and our entire crew, I'm Mike Tirico. We'll do it again come the fall. Till then, so long from the Super Bowl.